Hello, I got a special other half beer. The label makes it very hard to read the other half and the name of it. It is Astor Place IPA, double dry hopped IPA. And this is like I think a Wegmans exclusive. Wegmans is a grocery store chain, sort of based in New York State. And they've been doing all these special, like, collaboration exclusive beer releases with all sorts of breweries. They first did it with Single Cut, which a Single Cut has like a brewery in New York State, so I think that's why. But then they were doing it with ones with Dogfish Head and Stone, um, and they have this other half one, and it's very fresh. I wonder if it may have been in the fridge the whole time. It's 11/17, so that's about 2 weeks in the can, about maybe 15 days in the can. And it's only 6.2% alcohol, which is kind of cool. I like that you can get a double dry hopped hazy beer that low alcohol. And it uses Citra, Nectaron, and Cashmere hops. And this is brewed at the DC other half brewery. Yeah, that's all it says. It says brewed by other half, Oakey Street, Washington, DC. I haven't had other half in a while. I'm a big fan of them. Just sometimes their beers are a little expensive. This was, yeah, the funny thing with these Wegmans exclusives is that they're like, they give them like really high prices, like $18, $20, and then they put them on sale if you have the Wegmans card. So this, I guess the regular price is $20, which is more than a normal other half IPA. And then it was $2 off with my Wegmans card. So it was $18 a 4-pack, which I guess is pretty standard, especially for other half. So there you go. Very, very pale. Not super murky. Can sort of see through the bottom a little bit. Can sort of tell my fingers there. Head is not super great. This glass is clean enough. But oh yeah, those bubbles are popping very fast. So probably going to be a little bit of a spritzy feel. And Nectaron is the popular hop these days. It really gives you a big, sweet, nectary smell. It smells like pineapple. I guess nectarines, but it's more like almost peach. Definitely stone fruity. And cashmere is another hop that's really comes across as very sweet. I believe Nectaron is from New Zealand? Is it? Either New Zealand or Australia. Probably New Zealand. There's so many popular new hops coming out from New Zealand, and they're giving them a lot of names that really imply fruit, like peacherine and Nectaron. I guess there's... Peacherine is like nectarine peach put together, then this is Nectaron, which is nectarine, and I don't know if there's some other fruit ending in on. It smells very fruity. So there's just like a little bit of hint of a leafy uber dry hop thing going on, but mostly just very tropical sweet nectar. Maybe, yeah, some sweet orange in there too. Some slight candy notes, Big League Chew or something like that. Fruit stripe gum. But I think there's going to be some hop bite in there that'll keep it from being too sweet. Hopefully it's the hop bite and the spritzy carbs are not going to make it feel kind of unpleasant. Yeah, it does have that a bubbly soda type thing going on that I feel like other half doesn't usually have that. And it is drier than I think. It's a little bit like somewhere between like Toppling Goliath and Trillium or something like that. This one's just a little bit too heavy on the sweet side. Those three hops, I feel like they need something else to balance out just all the fruitiness. There's very little green dank stuff happening with this one. It's a little too syrupy, sugary. Even though it's not that super sweet, it's just that's the only kind of flavor I'm getting. But maybe there's some magic on the bottom of the can. Since it's so fresh, I wouldn't expect there to be a huge amount of sediment. Definitely develops a frothier head, nicer frothier head. Do we have much sediment? A little bit. Did I get in there? I don't know. Not seeing any chunks or anything. Head still, or the yeah, the head's still like popping real fast. Maybe they added a little bit of something, but yeah, it's got kind of a hop burn, a little bite to it, which is not super duper hazy. You wouldn't necessarily expect that, but it's similar to the bite that you get in like Pseudo Sue, like I mentioned, Toppling Goliath. Definitely more intense for sure than that. Or maybe it reminds me of like the dry hop peachery and Pseudo Sue. That one was same price as this one, I think, actually. And they're both around 6%. But that one I kind of like the flavor and aroma more than this one. I think Cashmere. I like Citra, obviously, but Citra and Cashmere together is just like too sweet, too candy-like. This is ending up being less like candy. Which 7 years ago, I may have been like, whoa, this is amazing. Never had this experience before, but yeah, almost the hop bite and the kind of almost sulfury, leafy quality. It's kind of almost balancing these candy sweet fruit notes, but I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't want the hop bite there. Yeah, it's very, very low in bitterness. Though it is obviously heavily dry hopped. They do call it the double dry hopped India Pale Ale, but I think I might like some of their other ones, like the regular green, what do they call it, Green Street, or no, that's not it. Oh, excuse me. Green City. That's one where they use old-fashioned sea hops, and that one, I think I like that one more. Their yeast just combined with these hops just makes it too candy forward and stuff. But a lot of people could like this a lot. And maybe it'll grow on me. But for now, I'd give it like a 4.1.